buddy. Long time no see. I wasn't feeling well enough to stream on Sunday, if I'm going to be honest. I don't feel very well now. I literally just took a nausea pill. Like, it was like 10:49 and I was like, I can make it through this stream. Fine. And then, my tummy was like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to try to cash that check? And I was like, no. So I literally just took a nausea pill. Hi, Swooshy. Hi, Gasbang. Yay! Sippy sip, thank you very much. Today I have a black raspberry sparkling ice. Ah, delicious. Just doing tiny little sips for now, because like I said, my tummy is being a little bitch. Hi, Scragglebird. Hi, Chili. Oh my god, look at all these bees. Oh, I'll be fine, Scraggle. Thank you very much for your concern. Like, I've been dealing with this nausea basically for the past 3 weeks. And turns out it was my, 2 diabetes medicines fighting each other because I was put on too high of a dose. Oh, okay, so I have been alerted that there is an ad starting in 30 seconds. I went into the ad stuff to try and make them as, like, unintrusive as possible. I don't know if it worked, but I also have a little alert on stream for when, they'll be playing, so at that point, I'll just, stop talking. There we go. Man, these ads are killing me. They're killing me. Like, running what is this? Oh, it's 1 minute and 30 seconds of ads? Oh my god. That's crazy. The fuck? Okay, well, that sucks. The Nightmare Fox! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! Welcome to the cozy cave! Get comfy! Aw, thank you. Thank you so much, you guys! Oh, you're literally too sweet. Oh my gosh. Yo, like, it took me, I think 6 months total to rig this version of Rock. Ah, heck, there are the ads. I'm sorry. Ah, where's my ad thing? Did I forget to put it on this one? Ah. Oh no. Well, we've got about... Everyone should just subscribe. You're right, Gasbag. Subscribe and no ads happen. Oh my gosh. Like, I get that Twitch, like, wants, like, more ad revenue, so they're really making it. Oh! Hey! That's so sweet of you! Oh my god! What is sweet you are! Thank you so much for gifting. Oh my god! Oh. Thank you so much, Gasbag. You're such a good little bee. Ah, I'd smooch ya if I could. I would. I'd do a big ol' smoochy smooch. Oh my god. I don't remember what I was saying before. Oh yeah, it took me like 6 months to rank this version of Rock. Oh my god, Gatsby. You're redonkulous. Good beans. That should be a channel point to be. What should be a channel point to be? Yo, I'd love to do like a, like a super wiggle. A smooch! Ooh, that makes sense. Just for that suggestion, you get a smooch. Oh my gosh. So, what we're going to be doing today in a few minutes. I'm sure you saw the title. Thank you, Scraggle. I'm sure you guys saw the title. So I think I posted this sketch a while ago on my Twitter. But, we're gonna be painting Ezra Bramblebum. So, like, she's this satyr D&D character that, I have. She's got a giant purple goat that is her steed. And she is a bard, but instead of music, like, she does have a lyre. So she plucks at her lyre occasionally, as she would say. But, she's primarily a poet and a playwright. So basically, anytime she would cast anything, she would do so with lines of verse. Bramblebum is a great last name. Like, I particularly like it because she's so snooty. Like, she, like, comes from this family of, like, artisan satyrs. All of them are into different things. But she literally changed her accent to fit in with high society. So, Ezra talks like this whenever she possibly can. But, her actual accent is more, you know, a little on the countryside. She doesn't like, letting people know on account of it doesn't sound as elegant. So she talks like this. So yeah. Oh. So many good beans. Acting like she's got a thorn in her butt, lol. Yeah, like a country noble. Oh, you know. She's part of high society. She loves the finer things in life. And basically everything she wears is something like one of her siblings made. Like her weapon and her lyre. Even her book that she writes in. Like, her siblings are all artisans, and she's got like 15 of them. So, like, that one is the bookbinder. He's famous for his beautiful books, and even Thistle, her steed, is a special purple goat grown by the Bramblebun Riches. I will always love my evil gnome. Wasn't evil at all. I love that so much. Oh, I love that. Wasn't. You know what that reminds me of? What's it called? Escape the Bloodkeep. Have you guys ever seen the D20 season, Escape the Bloodkeep? Where all of the players are playing, like, evil... Basically, they're servants of their equivalent of, like, Sauron. And they've failed to stop the Hobbit from throwing the ring into Mount Doom, so they gotta, you know... They're like, oh shit, what do we do? It's very good. He closed down an orphanage, but he did it by finding the kids' homes. It's beautiful. I love that so much. Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn on my hand. Hold on. I'm gonna do that while... I'm going to do that while I'm on this screen, because, it's bright green, so it can be chroma keyed out, and it's abrasive to look at. Okay, here we go. Back to art. There we go. Okay, so... OMG. So this is Ezra. She is taking a break, on her travels to relax, eat some charcuterie? It's just a way of saying, like, a cheese plate. He took the dishwasher job away at a tavern by cleaning everything. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Hi, Uzi. Welcome! You came in right at the good part. We're about to start painting. So this is Ezra. This is... I know, it's gonna kill me. But, you know, I don't mind plants and vegetation so much because it's something I actually enjoy drawing. It's architecture that trips me up, you know. So this is Ezra. As you can see from over here, there's a bunch of different layers. And she... Oh, pardon me, my tummy is still bad. This is her rapier, the Briar Rose, because that's what she's known as. She is known as the Briar Rose of the Bramblewood. In fact, every time she introduces herself, makes me want to go work, books it to the PC, hell yeah. Anytime Ezra introduces herself, she says, "My name is Ezra Bramblebum of the Bramblewood, poet, playwright, and plucker of liars. I'm sure you've heard of me." So, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be so exciting. Okay, I'm going to try to temper you guys' excitement somewhat. I am so bad at digital painting. I don't feel like it's something I'm good at, but I thought it might be fun to show you guys, how not good at it I am. You know? So, right now we're picking out our background cover. No self-deppy. It is not self-deprecation, it is objective fact that of all of my skill sets, digital painting is the one I am least proficient at. I appreciate it. Thank you, Uzi. At the hug bear. Aw, thank you so much. No tempering, just have fun. Exactly. So we're going to pick out a nice, deep, brownish green for the background. That way, that way we can, paint the highlights and basically use this as like it's a little dark. Yeah, a little greener, right? Because we are in a forest after all. There's a lot of glare on the color. Okay. Shift it around. Block. Oh! I just got the normal head pad on. That's weird. Oh, you know what? I bet, there was a recent update with VTube Studio where, like all of the store assets got, like, shuffled up, so maybe I don't have... Hold on, let me see. Let me see something. Oh, that one still works. I don't know why my head pad's weird. But it is. Okay, well that's something we'll deal with. Okay, let's pick out... do you want the one with color jitter or just the mixer. Color jitter makes it so each thing is like a slightly different, each stroke is like a slightly different color than the last. We're really in the laying down color phase, so maybe let's do that. And let's pick a nice skin tone for Ezra. She is a satyr. Color jitter is great for foliage. Oh, that makes sense. I never even thought of that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we want to start out light, but we don't want to do our lightest color yet because we could wash it out and put too much contrast. But I do want her skin to be on the browner side because she is a satyr. So let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. And we'll see how this looks. And now comes the part where we're just painting. This isn't nearly as dark as I wanted to go with her. So we're gonna let's get some more C, M, Y, and K in there. That's more of a dun color, which is sort of what we're going for. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And, my light source is just gonna be coming from up and, left. Because that's just what I usually do. Really just what I usually do. So let's get painting, shall we? A little triangle of color here. Then some color on her eyelid. Oh. She's got those slitted goat pupils that are so wonderful. I don't know why I always start on the face when that's like... If you're not warmed up, that's the place you're gonna fuck up, you know what I'm saying? But... Since when have I been sensible? What even... sensible? Oh, Ezra. You delightful moron. It's especially fun because, like, some of the stuff that she said would just be, like, you know, famous poems from other people because, you know, you gotta have a lot of lines. But some of it was poetry I did, and I slipped it in to see who would notice. Like, who's that by? And then I remembered most people aren't, like, that well versed in it. You know, to be able to be like, which poetry is that? I'm not that well versed in it in myself. So a button on your underwear, baby. Okay. We've got some forehead here. And an ear. My whole desk just scooted backward a bit. I pushed too hard with my Legos. And we'll put, I think we'll put some reflective light over here. Aw, thank you, Saphilion. Unfortunately, my normal slime head pet isn't working for some reason, so I guess I'll have to reinstall it. I don't know what happened between then and now, you know? That doesn't make any sense. Why would there be light there? I had that for today. Rip. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she's got some, let's find, Gib cannoli! Huzzah! Oh, why didn't it work? I gotta refresh my browser source. Come on, Bonk. Refresh! Okay. Did it connect? Yeah, okay. Here, let me do the cannoli for you. Are you ready? Cause it was not working. Here we go. Thank you for the cannoli. Delicious, nutritious, tastes just like cannoli. Okay, let's get some highlight on her booba. You gotta have that shiny booba. Not booba like the horrible Teletubby ripoffs. Those things are scary. And then a little bit here. Shiny boobs, reflective. Exactly. How else are you to know they are out? Gaze into the booba, gaze into yourself. You guys are perfect. Perfection. Okay. This is her hand. So that's one of her fingers. So let's get some shading on that. Let's see. Where else? It's all about building layers, so this looks like a cozy piece though. Aw, thank you. I wanted it to be like a relaxing moment on her travels. The world's not in danger right now. And she's just enjoying the sunshine and the company of her goat friend. Plus, just a little bit of wine. Just a smidgen. Just a touch. Not too much. Let's see. So this is also skin that is exposed. I know, scandalous. Wine hours. Exact. Let the shadow of that come in. So we got a slight line there. Yeah, there we go. Then shining off of her shiny leg. And there's a little shine there. A little bit on this thigh, not too much, because it would be mostly in shadow. Fabulous. And then those are toots. So, I want her fur to be the same color as her skin. So we'll just go ahead and start. Okay, so now do you want to do some shadows or do we want to do some more highlights? Well, let's first do a wee bit of blending up here, just a smidge. Just a touch. Been so long since I digitally painted something. I don't feel like is something I'm good at. If you guys would be interested in seeing some of my like past digital paintings, let me know and I'll show you. But don't expect anything spectacular. I really want to get let me pull away the sketch for a second. I mean, that looks like a face and a hand and some body parts, so we're on the right track. All your art is spectacular. Hush you. I could pull up several instances that prove that isn't true. Hold on. This. Look at how derpy she is. Or what about, this? This was for when I was in high school. Is this what you want? Yes, Gib. What? Let me see. What? Like, what's the last digital painting I did? It's hard to say. Guess I could show you guys what I think is my best digital painting. And then, you know, this isn't a digital painting. This is an actual painting that I did. The picture is blurry, but it's girl with the pearl earring, but I made her a punch idiot. I developed the habit of leaving the characters till the end of the illustration. That way I bring up the rest of the painting to the level I want. Then I can focus on the character and have fun with all the details there. See, that's smart. That's smart, but I'm not smart. She got beat up, but she also beat somebody else up. You know what I'm saying? My artist skills at the level of caveman. Look, cavemen were actually pretty good. Because they didn't have any training whatsoever. They're cavemen! Okay. Let's bring each of these down by about 10%. Like that. Tough girl. Exactly. Exactly. So, let's get some more highlighting in there. You guys are spectacular. Wonderful. So, she's also got, little buck teeth, because how cute is that? Unbelievably. Impossibly. Get that booba shiny. Okay. Yes. We're getting there. This also needs some highlights. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Let's do some darker tones now. Okie dokie. Now I might switch to this oily mixer. I have acquired a drink, some water. Heck yeah, let's go. Hydration. Oh! Thank you for the sippy sip. Yum yum yum. Delicious. And already my tummy is feeling better. So, that is nice. I am pleased at that outcome. As oh boy, was it not good. Nausea pills to the rescue. Now it's going to start looking weird because the shadows here are lighter than the green shadows, you know? But c'est la vie. We're figuring this out as we go. It's been a really long time since I actually did a digital painting because I'm so self-conscious about it. You know? Yeah. Life. My precious. Heck yeah. Let's go. Let's increase the size because we got quite an area of shadow to cover here. Yes. Delicious. Delightful. Fuck. This is why we lock our backgrounds, folks. I've been doing it on the background. Well, oh well. That's how this painting is being done then. I was not supposed to be painting on this layer. Oops. Well, it's a one-layer painting then. Single layer painting, let's go. Exactly. Life has a way of humbling you. Okay. Let's get down to business to defeat these buns. Okay, now we're gonna blend just a whole bunch. Buns is that what I heard? Yeah, she's caked up. Look at her. Look at this cake. You know, that's one of the funniest things about streaming is Typically my jokes amuse only myself, but you guys like them, and that's extremely rewarding. It's quite pink. That's okay. She'll be quite pink. Starting to look like a skin tone for sure. I think your jokes are great personally. Oh, thank you, Lucy. Ah, flattery will get you everywhere. Sorry, I gotta go now. Doctor's appointment. Don't even worry about it, Nightmare Fox. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope your doctor's appointment goes smoothly and without pain and whatever you're going in for gets resolved quickly. It's easy to flatter when you tell the truth. Oh my gosh, you're a gem. And so it's kind of free. Hell yeah! Let's go! Take me to Canada. I want some of that. Okay, bye. See you later. Thank you for coming. Oh my goodness gravy. Okay, so this is starting to look like the base for a person. I'm going to mute for a second and blow my nose. Okay. Nose crisis averted. Does the rest of it need to? No, that's good. So let's get even darker. Okie dokie. And now we're gonna get some very dark shadows. Appropriate that she should have this sort of wine color as a deep shadow because she is definitely a wine mom. And then I think after this shadow, will probably be okay to start expanding out into other areas. Cheekbones that could cut a bitch. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Leave enough room for some reflective light. It's looking okay. Hello, Booba, my old friend. I've come to paint on you again. Because a vision softly creeping. I'm not gonna sing the rest of that song at the end, yay. Be fun to do like a karaoke stream, but I'm not actually like proficient at singing, so like I don't know how that would go. It would just be me like sort of just doing my best to sing Never Ending Story. Objectively one of the best karaoke songs. Okay, and then right next to this highlight, we'll have a nice dark shadow. Blend in a little bit. And because she's so warm toned against all of these greens, she ought to really pop. Indignate. And then some right along a highlight, because that's how you get highlights that really pop. And then over here. Okay. Looking good, Ezra. So, okay, yes. This is our base for her skin. Do you want highlights? Because this is how you get highlights. Exactly. Eggs act L-Y. Okay, so we're gonna do a little work on this tree now. The tree, it should be brown, obviously, but we also want it to have hues of green more than we want hues of red. So let's have yellow be the highest, and then cyan next, magenta right up on the cyan's ass. It's very obviously green, so let's make these equal, and we'll make this close like that. We'll see how this looks. Let's get back to jitter square. So a tree is a round object, so this part over here will be in shadow, and this part over here will be in light, and we want to make sure it looks like a scraggly, gnarled tree. This is so close to her skin tone though, so we're going to change things up a bit, make this quite dark. This as well. We'll make cyan and magenta equal, and then we'll bump up the yellow. and bring down the saturation. Okay, yes, that is a greeny brown. There we go. You can really see the jitter in effect here. Hi, when Rain. Hello, Rain. Welcome back. We are digitally painting. I love your stylus. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It was actually surprisingly easy to make because this this VTuber, I don't remember his name, but I remember the name of the tool. It's called Spud Arm and Tablet. It's on Itch.io. So if you have art streams that you do, and you want them to look like you've got an arm, there you go. That's the tool you use. Let's get some shadows in here. We're going deep dark. And then it's a burnt twig, right? Yeah, exactly. That's why your hand is all messy, because she's basically just holding the charcoal stick. Yeah! Exactly. Because also, if you look at the little tablet down here, it's not a tablet. It's a piece of paper on top of a little slate slab she found. Thank you. I appreciate it. I tried to put a lot of thought into my assets. Because, you know, one of the reasons that VTubers are so popular is because aesthetic. They nail the aesthetic, you know? So you want to try to have an aesthetic as much as possible. Okay. The tree will actually lighten up on this side. Lighten up, tree. Get your act together. Stop it. It's a mess. Yeah. Heck'em, Sec'em, robots. How do you handle your Wi-Fi? You have like some fancy WAS to connect to the internet with? I always just assumed that like it was a magic crystal that allowed her to see far beyond her reality. Mycelium network. Yo, that would actually be so cool. Like the spore drive from Star Trek Beyond. Oh, the crystal channel. I don't know. I'm starting to warm up to the mycelium network. Did you know that the biggest fungus in the world is over a mile long? It's true. Yeah. It's underground, so it's not like visible from, you know, the surface, but it's a mycelium network that is a single fungus. Yeah, exactly, Scraggle is so cool. And it's like some sort of, it's got like a cute unassuming name. reading a book that mentioned it and said it could totally out us if it didn't move so slow. Oh, you need our spider friends to connect the web. Thank you, John. It's true. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So. We're getting tree stuff in. Let's dial it back some. Because we still need it to look mildly brown. So we'll add some more brown tones in here. And over here. Right now we're sort of in like the rough getting things in phase. Which I always like start out way too like let's do the detail, you know? It's a problem. For some reason, I just had like flashbacks to Dragon Age 2 and that like buff city guard lady. And I remember, I was like, oh, that's someone my character could smooch. She's so cute. And then couldn't smooch her. She wasn't gay. And I was like, how is that possible? Look at you. You know? Like, girl, expand your horizons. Oh, I hate that. Yeah. Like, my character was going really hard for Cassandra, too, until I was like, oh, Cassandra in Dragon Age Inquisition is not romanceable by a female. Hi, Pyro! Girl, extend your horizon. Yeah. I want to switch Tally, but she doesn't swing that way. Yeah. Gosh darn. Buff to carry her, man. Yo, exactly. Oh, that would be so cute, though. If she fell in love with, like, a really small, shy dude. You know? Delicious. Nutritious. Tastes just like Chimkin. Relationship goals. It's true. You definitely do want to be somebody's soft boy. Oh my gosh. Let's see. How is this looking? Well, right now it's looking like a bunch of little specks. But that's okay. We're working. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. If you're going my way, then you should eat a big glass bone. How'd that go? It didn't make any sense, but the only other word I could think of was schlong, and I didn't want you guys to eat that. Okay. Life's a road that you travel on when there's one day here and the next day comes. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. Eat glass, got it, exactly. Yes. 10 points to Reina for understanding. This is how you become strong. Yo, color theory is hard. Okay, I guess let's do a truly neutral brown for now. It's entirely devoid of color and substance, but we'll go with it. I need to do highlights, so let's start over. And see what we can't do. I love the background music. So bodacious. Let's try this. One thing that I used to do, and this is why looking at reference is important, I would always draw trees as wood grain, you know, where it's like a bunch of stripes and sometimes it's got little knot holes like that. But that's how cut wood looks. Those those like grains are the rings, you know? So it doesn't make sense to do that. That's why reference is important. Look at what a tree actually fucking looks like. You know? Okay. So now let's ignore the sketch for a bit. Whoops. I just selected my background color. That's okay. We're gonna blend some. And by some, I mean a lot. And then we're gonna sort of ignore the sketch for a bit and just try to get this looking like a tree. No, there's so many different trees with so many types of bark. It's bonkers. Everyone knows what a tree looks like until they need to draw it exactly. Exactly. Here's a fun fact. For Christmas one year, a gift from my mom was a deck of cards that was trees of the United States. Like trees of North America, you know? And I like it. I like it quite a bit. Okay, so if we ignore texture for a bit, I don't usually use this spray can for painting, but sometimes it's appropriate. So let's get a nice highlight going here. And then let's make sure it looks brown. This will bleed into her a bit, but that's okay. I fucked up my layers and that's fine. That's art, baby. And then some over here. Let's see. Some of this dark color over here. And over here in the shadow, because we want it to be green-like, but we don't want it to interfere with her skin tone. Because we don't want it to interfere with her skin tone. But we also want it to look like a tree. And then Doesn't look like much of anything still. Ah, there's a root I've been missing. Oinkus doinkus. No. Poink my doink. So let's go back to this. Heck yeah, here we go. Give to me this color. Thank you. This is looking way too fleshy over here. So we're gonna... You know what? Let's pick out a brown from a palette. No, don't like that. Let's do some more spraying. Spritz, spritz, spritz. Those are very brown. Let's look at... this. That's better. Okay. Okay. It's starting to look like a thing that exists. So since we've got it roughed in, basically, let's move on. You know what? I think I remember what my last digital painting was. Let me pull it up. Where's it at? Here it is. This is the last digital painting I did. There's stuff I like about it. There's stuff I don't like about it. You know? Like, I think the mouth area isn't great. It's too sharp. Oh, thank you. But, you know, she basically came out looking like a Simpsons character because this bitch is yellow. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where you start vague and then build up. It's a lot of building. You know? Guess let's do some of this book. So, the pages should be mildly yellowed and warm, but not too warm. We don't want it to compete too much with her skin. Time for a walk and a lurk a bit. Okie dokie. Enjoy your walk. May it be easy, fruitful, and beautiful. Get in the highlight. It'll have to be warmer than this. But we can adjust that with the next color. That. And then isn't this meow. Yo. Okay. I don't know if everybody follows me on Twitter. You don't have to. It's just where I post the most updates. No, I didn't stream on Thursday. Meow shat in my bed. Like straight up. Just took a big dumpy in it. I basically spent all day doing laundry. Cat. Am I right? I can't wait for Clip Studio 2 to come out because I do want to buy it and I'll get a discount because I've already, I had Pro and then I upgraded to EX, and if you have either of those you can upgrade it to 2, which is basically you get a discount on buying the new product. Because technically I have both EX and Pro. I could use my Pro on another device if I wanted, I think. But the thing I want most about it is that they have improved color mixing. Hold on. Let me pull up this and show you what I mean. Look at this. Realistic mixing. I want realistic mixing so bad. So bad. Look. Gorgeous. That's how painting should be. I want it. Gimme, gimme. But such is sorrow. Don't have it yet because it hasn't come out. I think it comes out this month, which I'm excited for. And, some people are angry that this isn't like a free update. And I do get that. Because, it feels like, locking features behind price walls. But also, when you think about, Photoshop just released a bunch of different versions. And if you, had, Creative Suite 4, right? And you wanted to get Creative Suite 5, you just had to buy it outright, But Clip Studio's if you have one of our previous products, we'll give you a discount. Because it's technically newer software. It's a whole different version, And I think that's fair. So I understand why people were, pissed about it because, Clip Studio has been so good about making sure to keep, whatever version you have currently, good and in top condition. But I don't think it's, morally reprehensible to charge for what is essentially, new software. Will it have the same features as this software? Yeah. But like I said, that's it's the Photoshop model, except less mean, because they're yep, go ahead. You have EX, we'll give you a discount, because you already had this software. It's that. How good of a deal is that? It's certainly not something like, you know, when you think about all of the products you currently have in your house, how many are like, oh, well, you already have a product of ours, so we'll give you a discount? Like, how many? Almost none. Let me drink this. Ah, delicious. An artist believes people should get reasonably paid for their work. Say it ain't so. You know, when you put it that way. Yeah. But it's, you know, I do think, yeah, like, because this is gonna sound like bonkers, but this changed my life, this software. Like, I used to hate doing all digital mediums. I used to despise it. When I had to do things for class, I was so unhappy because it meant more fiddling around in Photoshop, which, despite being used for art, like, isn't intended really for art. I mean, it's straight up called Photoshop, people. It's meant to shop photos. You know? So, like, there's just a bunch of features that Clip Studio has that makes it so much more user-friendly to an artist. Like, if you look, convert brightness to opacity? Are you kidding me? I used to have a cheat sheet in Photoshop for how to do this exact same thing. And it was like 6 steps, and they were all super obscure, and I could never remember which step was what. So I literally had to have a cheat sheet. And now I can just click this button, and it extracts my line art from the picture and makes the background transparent. Like, that's huge. It's a huge quality of life improvement. You know? So, if these bitches wanna charge money, I say go for it. Not to mention, they go on sale all the fucking time. All the fucking time. Clip Studio goes on sale. Like, literally, almost every piece of software I own from Clip Studio was 50% off. Or 60 even. Like, oh, I'm just saying. I don't feel like it's an EA situation. EA can eat my whole ass. Just because I love The Sims doesn't mean I'm going to spend literally $1,000 to own all of your expansion packs. Like, fuck off right out of here. Like, Mickey D, I don't know if you guys know who Mickey D is. He's, an Irish YouTuber who does a lot of, like, Elder Scrolls content and, like, Bethesda stuff, but occasionally he breaks out The Sims, right? And he did a series of videos where he bought all of the DLC for every main Sims game and played it. And both The Sims 3 and, like, Sims 3 was like $500 on sale. And Sims 4 he didn't get on sale. It was literally over $1,000. And it's like, the developers don't see any of that money, you know? They absolutely do not. Regardless of how well the game does, they're on salary. They don't see any royalties from that shit, you know? It just all goes into the pockets of, like, the executives, and it's like, it's why Sims is one of the most, truth, exactly. It's why Sims is one of the most pirated games, like, ever. Because just everybody agrees. This is straight up dog shit. When you were spewing, you know? Programmers don't get royalties anymore either. Exactly. The only people who get royalties are, like, the people who do nothing except sit on their dragon's hoard of money and allegedly molest people, you know? It's garbage. Hot garbo. Well, the book is roughed in. Dragon's hoard of money, and on a chair wrapped in the skin of the dragon they stole the hoard from. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so Thistle, the goat, is a very special goat. She is purple. So, let's make sure she looks at it. And we will use the jitter brush for this. Now that's purple, baby. Let's go. Now I have to remember goat anatomy. There we go. Yes. This is the goat. Goats are so cute. Love goats. They're just preeminently smoochable. You know? Every time I see a goat, I'm like, I could smooch that idiot. A right old smooch. They're a cute little dog. I'll have to make Ezra stand out more using her clothing. Because we love Thistle, but Thistle ain't the focal. Oops, that's not part of her skin. That is part of her barding. And then little highlight on her bum bum. And the sunlight cuts through. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do dappling as well, you know? But I could just cheat that using computer magic, and I might. It's looking okay. Let's get lighter. We'll keep the amount of yellow in there, and we'll actually increase this. Okay. What a little lovely jubbly. angry lamb. 'Cause let's face it, that's what goats are. They're angry lambs. Yeah. Accept your highlights. Become goat. Let's warm it up a bit in the shadows. Not too much. Oh! Can you guys hear the rooster? Our neighbors have, chickens, and, there is a rooster and a hen sort of aimlessly roaming our neighborhood at the moment because they got out somehow. And, we're trying to see if we can't, help get the chicken littles home, but it's not easy because you don't always know where they are. Although yesterday, they came right up onto the porch, and I was so surprised because I was asleep at the time. So I, got up and shuffled as quickly as I could outside. And by the time I got there, they were gone. Poor chickadees. If 'twere up to me, you would be home with your mama, enjoying the nice day. But it's not up to me. It is up to fate. Whether or not you wander back into our yard. Luckily, chickens eat bugs, so I doubt they're going hungry at the moment. Yo, look at that dumbass! Let's go. Poor Chicky Doo. You can still hear him crowing. Okay. Thistle a-sitting in a wild carrot patch. Delicious. Nutritious. Tastes just like carrots. Yes, delightful. Hey, goat. Let's get another sort of mid-tone in there. Enjoying your yum-yums, Papa? Okay. Okay. not doing too bad in terms of roughing things in, you know? We will be working on Ezra's skin tone more to make her hot. But let's continue to get things in. So, Ezra has dark hair. That's a bit too blue. So let's go there. And then let's get some of these highlights in. Yeah, too blue. That's too hard. Move this up. That's okay. We're gonna pump this back down. Pump this back down. Then we're gonna add some black. That's a little better. This is just the highlight color for now. While we figure out what it is we're doing. And then let's get dark. This is still quite purple, but that's okay. It's only the beginning. Heck yeah. Ezra, you are looking choice today. Oops. Okay. Like I said, too blurple. So, add more yellow. Keep the cyan where it is, but we'll also add more magenta. We'll actually make it quite high, and we'll add in some more black. Man, I really wish I hadn't fucked up and painted on the background layer. But such is life. let's go back. We're gonna attempt rectification of the color. With some spray. Looking better. Also looking very soft. So house. Let's see. Now once again, into the breach, my friends. We'll keep this relatively black. We'll go with our oily mixer. Quite blurple, so let's up the magenta and the yellow. There we go. Less blurple. Still too light in general, but we're getting there. It's about building on layers you have. Just remember that, Daisy. You're building on layers. Layers upon layers upon layers of, oh my god. This is why digital painting is hard. It's all just layering until you get the correct effect, you know? Like I said, the color mixing in most digital art programs is not good. It doesn't mix the way normal paint does, so you can't super predict what it's gonna look like unless you understand it really well, which I don't, obviously. You know, I only learned digital painting when I was already an adult, an old woman. So it can be difficult for me. So let's add maximum black. Let's also go ahead, add a bunch of red and a bunch of yellow. And just a bit of cyan. There we go. Hair is white dark. Not too bad. It's certainly the least good looking part of the painting so far, which makes sense because hair is hard. It's so hard. Okay. let's... And then we'll get quite small. Might be a little too small. I don't like the jagged edges that this brush has, so I don't tend to use it this small. You know? Let's just blend things, and we'll probably leave it there for now whilst we go and work on other such things as tree and flower and horns and carrots and okay. Her highlights aren't very strong in her skin, so we can go back and rectify that. Let's not do that. We're gonna make sure your skin looks alive. And we're going to use the oily mixer because it's nice and smooth. There we go. Add some warmth into her skin. I'm also thinking of doing that thing, you know, what thin pieces of skin do when held up to the light and they like glow orange, you know? For like her ears. So, let's be sure not to forget that. Let's blend it in. Blend. And then we'll spray her skin so we have it basically all filled in. It's not really at the moment. You're so squeaky. I've got a floor desk now, and this is a floor chair, of course, and boy does it just... Sounds like I've got a whole team of mice trapped all up in there. So let's get her skin tone. We'll focus on making it quite rosy. Okay. Yeah, already that's looking better. Looks way more alive for one thing. Gotta counteract the green from the background, you know? Because we do want some green in there. She is sitting in a forest, so all of the light would be sort of washed green. But we also want her to stand out and look like she's a living, breathing person, not, you know. Yo, that looks so much better already. Turns out airbrushing is the secret. Turns out airbrush solves everything. Like, you know when you just discovered digital art? You're like, whoa, this airbrush! It's amazing! It's a tool I absolutely don't have because who can afford a fucking spray brush, you know? Like, they've got pumps and they're loud and they spray paint everywhere, which I know is the idea, but you know, and then you overuse it in your art, and it's like, why is everything so washed out? Oh yeah, airbrush. But also, thank you so much, Pug. That's so sweet. Thank you so much, Pug. Oh, a wonderful bean. A fabulous bean. No, this is looking sicker than... Give cannoli, yeah! Someday I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him in my mouth, you'll see. Ah, delicious. Yo, the wind is howling outside. If I lose internet, it's because Virginia is windy as fuck. And sometimes it just happens. That actually happened in this house. It used to happen a lot in the old house. You know? But hasn't so far in this one. But this house has problems the other house didn't. So, it balances out. This house is way better for me walking around. Hell, I do my own laundry. Isn't that bonkers? 30 years old and I do my own laundry now. My mom used to have to do it for me because the washer and dryer was in the basement. I couldn't get to the basement. My legs are stupid. Okay. So, let's get down to business, to deep feet the hums. Did they send me daubers when I asked for summons? Weather beings hear me. I'm watching and don't want interruption. Thank you, God. Ugh. Okay. Right. I think I'm gonna get started on this shirt. It's a nice, crisp, white shirt. So, we'll get a little yellow in there for the sunlight. A little magenta in there for warmth. This is too much, though. Let's dial it back. About there. Because we don't want it to match your skin tone. Yes. Yes. Come to me, my pretty. Okie dokie. That should be good for the highlight. Let's get some more color in there. Not dark enough. So let's actually undo that instead of leaving it where it lay. Make sure that it's a little more on the neutral side with some yellow. This is perhaps too much yellow. Okay. There we go. Better. Well, it's starting to look like fabric, which is good. Okay, let's continue to go darker. Yellow. Tone it down. Yes, there we go. Actually add some blue in after this. Just so clear that it's like a nice crisp white. More of a pure white than an off-white. And blue sort of gives that impression of a crisp white. Crispy, crunchy white. My stylus is so noisy in real life. You can hear it squeaking and squonking all over the tablet. Okay. Now we add in blue. We want it to look blue, so we will even out the magenta and the yellow. Yes. Become shirt. Can you hear Bean and Borkin? So angry is Bean. I might as well make an emote that's just Bean Borkin. Yeah, exactly. Ugh. Okay. Got a little crazy with the contrast. So let's blend. Yes. Bork. Bork to your heart's content. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I should definitely have Bork. Something Bork related. So when B goes bonkers, you got the Bork. You know? We're just gonna spray this with some pure ass white, because this girl uses bleach. She wants it nice and white and crisp. And then we'll add some blue. It's just sort of an undertone. So that again, it maintains its crisp attitude. Not looking fantastic. We'll have to work on it more. Maybe a little yellow and some blue. This is where her booba lays. Let's make sure to get that nice and highlighted. Or booba! It's not looking fantastic, but such is life. Do your best. Screw the rest. Okay. We'll come back to that later. We'll also have to perform some corrective surgery on her breast. Eventually we'll take away the sketch and just be working like that, but we're nowhere near that yet. You know? Like, I'm such a slow digital painter, you know? What color? I guess this would be leather. This, I believe, is intended to be red with metal rivets and stuff. So, this is red. This could be like orange or yellow, maybe? Or maybe we'll think about that. I think I wanted this to be like a tapestry. So we'll continue thinking about that. Then we'll make her belt match her leggy doos. Red is hard to mix, so I might just pick a red that I like. And get to it. A nice pop, isn't it? And then a darker red. We'll darken the red up a little more. Hi, Gatsby. What? Thank you for the sippy set. Okie dokie. Refreshing. Delicious and nutritious. Okay, so get in some nice red. Make sure it fizzity pops. Okay, and now let's get a lighter red. And then over here, a nice mid-tone. And once we're done, so there are sort of two lines of thought in the way that I am coloring. So the first is use like different saturations and hues of the same color to represent light and shadow, right? But once we've done that part, we'll also be going over it with a layer that is that's basically the colored shadow layer, where we add in like yellows and purples and stuff into all the highlights and shadows, and that way it looks more dynamic. We've got her belt kind of in. Let's go ahead and do her leggings now. This part will be mildly tedious because all of these metal bits she's got on protect her leggies. You know? Well, let's make sure the camera's catching my face, shall we? I suppose I don't have to be super careful at the moment because I'm not like colored in these. We're getting there. Oh, pat the hug bear. Thank you. I didn't notice it. Thank you. I really ought to have some sort of alert so I know to do it. I know there's a way some people do it where they like tie it into like YouTube Studio. And while I would consider myself computer literate, I have no idea how to do that. And when I say moderately computer literate, I mean I have access to Google and use it every time I have a problem. So that's what I mean. We're gonna fill in this little gap that I didn't do down here. Yes. And then some lighter red for highlighting. gotta protect the leggies. The leggies are so good for jumps. You know? You're not protecting the leggies. What are you doing? What are you protecting? Nothing. Looking spicy. Let's go. We'll worry about this little detail later, because that's so small. You know? Let me readjust. Scooch in. Okay. Let's see. What else? Her gloves should not match, because that would be too matchy-matchy, and she's too fashionable for that. So I suppose we should get some start on this background. Good lord, the background. Okay, so these are hydrangea bushes. And these are carrot flowers. And that's a birch back there. And we've got these fairy mice as well. Maybe let's start with the trees. So, it's quite far in the distance, but there is a birch tree. So let's get that in. And then there's one here as well. And then another one of the trees, like what we have in the foreground. I'll make it bigger. And it needs to be quite large. Be the same ilk. Then we've got a big one here that's closer to us in the foreground. Just make sure to get some green in there. Then some shadows for the birch trees. Could be primarily blue. Lighting shouldn't be as strong because she's sitting in a clearing. So there's some light coming through from the natural sort of openness of the clearing, so this directional light should not be super strong. Back here. Okay. And then let's also make sure we emphasize how far in the background they are by doing a coat of green. Yeah, that's fine for now. And then the dark of the forest in the back. I'll make this very dark. I'll actually pull down the coolness and up the warmness. And then fill in this part. It's getting somewhere. This is the thing about digital painting. It takes so long. You're like, am I done yet? No. Okay, so let's put some sort of ghostly trees back here. And then grab your color. The more ghostly sort of trees. To emphasize the fact that this is a forest that is, in fact, just chock full of trees. I hear you, wind. Thou shalt not deter me. What am I doing? Oh, wrong color. There we go. Have this tree leaning this way. Okay, so we got some ghostly little trees going on in the background. You have to emphasize that this is more in the foreground. So let's oops, I grabbed the wrong color. Grab this. Make it lighter. There we go. Okay. We've got some rough stuff in here. The rough stuff always makes me feel like, girl, what are you doing? This looks like hot garbo. Oh, that's my alarm. Okay, so I have to feed the meow meows. Let's. Okay, well, I have to feed the meow, so I shouldn't be doing this anywho. Let's lock it in case Meow comes over and starts stepping on the keyboard. Because she does that, the little rascal. Okay, so we're gonna take a break. And while we're taking a break, we'll run, I guess, a minute and 30 of ads. I don't really. It was like, do you just want to use recommended settings? And I was like, oh, please, thank you. Because I don't understand all of this ad stuff. So yeah. We'll return shortly. When we do, the cats will have been fed. I'll have gotten another drink. And, we'll be good. So, see you soon. Welcome back, everybody. I was right, by the way. I came back into my room. I was standing at my desk with a paw on the keyboard. And this is why we lock our layers before we take a break. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get my electric blankie on. Your electric blankies are so good for managing pain. They're so comfy. It's funny because the one I bought for Mom I'm using, and the one Mom bought for me she's using. So, you know, that's how it goes. Let's switch over to art. No, Mia, don't climb on the desk, please. You're cute. I like you. Please don't. Oh, she so wants to. Shall I give you guys a peek? You want a peek at the kitty cat? She can be good sometimes, and then other times she shits on your bed. See. No. Don't come up. Is it connecting? It's not connecting. Phone cam. Properties. Yeah, the port changed again. Ah! Yo! She clicked buttons and it made things happen. Oh my god. Just move your ass. Never mind. We're not showing you the kitty cat. She's being a right old bum. Well, I can show you the other kitty cat sleeping on the bed like a good girl. One. Okay. Activate. There we go. See? Sitting on the bed like a good girl. She's chilling. She just had her lunch. And she's happy. And sated. As happy as she can be. She's sort of a grumplepuss. Where'd you go? There she is. The troublemaker. Making trouble. She's got her ribbon. If you hear loud meowing, it's because she's grabbed her ribbon in her mouth and has decided it is time to play. Ooh, sippy sip. Let's go. Okie dokie. Let's stop this. Yes. Save. Okay. Sippy sip. Let's go. I am now drinking a delightful peach iced tea. It's got the kind of fake sugar in it that my tummy can handle. Okay, so back to painting. I guess we were painting some background elements. Let's continue over here. I know it's not painterly to focus on one area. You're supposed to do all of the areas, but sometimes you just want to paint the hydrangea. Hydrangea bushes. Quite blue-hued. And blue. Yeah. Oops. Still off. There we go. And then they're big individual leafuses. Let's go. Yeah, Loving how it's coming along. Oh, thank you. You know, it doesn't look great without the sketch at the moment. But, you know, it's coming along. Especially the folds in the shirt. Oh, thank you. I actually do quite enjoy, like, drawing and, like, coloring and painting fabric. Fabric is fun. I understand it. We have an understanding, Fabric and I. We know each other from a long time ago. And now we're painting in hydrangeas. Turn down the blue a bit. It's too blue. Too purple. Turn that down. Down, please. Pump that up a bit. And then darken. Okay. Oh. Okay. I should probably be eating something. Because earlier I was too sick. I could only eat like half of a 0-carb tortilla. What do I got for snacks? Here we go. A Atkins brand cranberry almond bar. I will be munching this as I draw. If I'm making any horrible mouth noises, let me know, and I'll mute. But, you know, I did not take care of my nutrition yet today, so I'm going to slowly make my way through this and hope it is good. Okay. It's quite tasty. These are the best ones. The cranberry almond ones. All of the other, like, low carb stuff has the texture of, like, a protein bar. And I think protein bars are rancid. I think they're disgusting. I hate protein bars. Like, it's like somebody was like, what if, you know how people want to eat Play-Doh? Like, when they look at it, they're like, ooh, girl, I want to sink my teeth into that. What if we made something like that, but we also made it bad? Like, it's just straight up, doesn't taste good, will not make you happy, 0 out of 10. How about if we did that and everybody was like, yeah, sounds good to me. Can't stand normal ass protein bars. I suppose color jitter would probably be better, because having some variation would be nice. Okay. Ambigonate. Try to cut out some individual leafuses. We'll have to tone them down just so they don't stand out too much. Because they are not the focus of this painting. Let's see. How's it looking? It's looking much more leaf-like, anyway. Even if it is just sort of leaf-like blobs at the moment. This is the part of the painting process where everything feels like bad. Like you're not doing something right. Because, you know, you can do it. You can make it better. You can make it crisp. But there's so much to do initially that you just sort of have to block it in and hope. Basically hope that it looks right, you know? And a lot of the time it just looks vaguely okay. We'll leave the leaves like that for now. We'll leaf them there. A lyrical genius, am I? We shall spray. Just to reduce the color some, because again, these bitches ain't in the foreground. Now see, if I were feeling particularly lazy, I could go into blend and choose fake or vague blur, and then go like this for the background. And be like, yeah, those are trees. You know, fuzz them all out. But we're gonna try to do it the proper way. And then we'll fuzz it all out. Okay. What color hydrangeas? Did we do green ones? Or blue ones? Or pink ones? Green would be the least obtrusive. The Gaussian blur filter is my favorite. It's pretty hard to beat. Truly. We could do green. Like a real nice, like, vibrant green. You know? Yeah. Let's make the hydrangeas green. Oh. Little flowers. Let the jitter do some work for me. How's that looking? Hell yeah! Let's go. I love hydrangeas. I know some people